wow. This huge delay there until it, did you not? You weren't watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, it took a little while for us to kick in there, which I guess goes without saying this week. Welcome in. It is the ATB show at the buzzer. You can join us at atbshow.com. We would love for you to go there and subscribe and like and comment and share. It's just Rubber Shoes and I. We're on the broken 2-up. I don't know how I did it, but well, I shouldn't say we. I broke the 2-up. So you just have to remember that I'm Timmy. He's Rubber Shoes. We have Adam and hair and makeup. Adam's been at hair and makeup for at least 2 quarters now. I don't know when we're going to get him back. Scotty has been detained. He's got a golf event tonight, which I'll give him credit for that. And Corey, did you see Corey said he was like tentatively going to make it? So I texted him. I said, well,
No.
Talk to me about that. He might have texted me privately, and I said, okay, what's going on? And he's like, I don't know. He goes, I said, can you make it? And he's like, I don't know. I might be getting jammed up. So apparently he got a promotion, which, I don't think that's ever a bad thing, but his hair's on fire. So maybe it's a little bit of a bad thing. So he's a little bit smoked right now. So he has been, I don't know when this promotion had, but if I had to guess it based on his attendance or lack thereof for the show, I'd say he's getting jammed up right now. So he's much like Clark Griswold. He's waiting for the Jelly of the Month Club coupon to come, which you have that shirt on, which I adore, which is fantastic. Yes. So we're going to talk about the fact that Will Contreras is going to be a Red Sox now. And I asked you immediately, as soon as it hit CBS Sports News last night, I was like, okay, I'm just going to ask Rubber Shoes. Like I look at the articles that come through. Sometimes I'm like TLDR, too long didn't read or don't want to read. I'm just going to check with you.
Yeah.
And as you were replying, as I was reading your text coming through and I saw 34 years old, I was reading in the article that this will be his, the season in which he turns 34. So he's 33 going on 34 or whatever. So, whatever. Here's the thing. It's almost like they did it so they can't be told they didn't do anything. Do you feel like that's sort of the move?
Well, they may think that's what they're doing, but everyone knows it's like, okay, right now they're worse than they were last year. They haven't improved their team from last year. So Sonny Gray, Giolito had a really good season last year. So Sonny Gray is going to have to pitch really good if he's going to fill in for what we lost in Giolito. So we lost Giolito. We're probably taking a step back there. If they don't sign Bregman, and you're just bringing in Contreras, you've taken a huge step backwards. I mean, in their mind, they're going to try and sell. Oh well, we're going to have Roman Anthony for a full season. Marcelo Mayer maybe, but he's been in a ton of trade talks that I've been hearing the last week and a half. So I don't know if they're sold on Marcelo Mayer, but they're going to try and spin it that they are.
And do you think
right now they're a worse team than they are last year?
And do you think this move is them not believing in Tristan Casas, or they don't medically think he's ready to come back? Or he got injured. He got injured 20 minutes into the season. Like he should be ready to come back, right? Physically.
Yeah, I think this injury is kind of it's a dislocated elbow. I think right. He did, so it could be like a major. Like all the ligaments he had to have repaired in his elbow.
Yeah,
and
hang on.
The last time he had an injury, he took forever to come back. The guy doesn't suck it up. He
ruptured
has
left
to wait
patella tendon. Ruptured left patella tendon. Okay. May 2nd.
So basically, he had Tommy John surgery, which is a good year.
It's usually more than a year. Yeah. But I feel like, I also realize that I'm sitting here saying, well, it's usually more than a year, but we're talking about 1,000 years ago.
Yeah. Is it?
Everything's changed. Everything's
he's not a pitcher. And he's not a pitcher.
Correct.
So, but
correct.
The way he came back from the rib cage thing and stuff, like he doesn't hurry back. He waits till he feels 100%. And so I don't. Maybe they're doing this to maybe he'll light a fire under his ass. Because this, like he played, Contreras played a good, not great, but a good first base.
Mhm.
So they will use him there, but they got him mainly for his bat. He is above average, power number. I didn't look at the power. So the stuff I was reading, he's an above average OPS plus. Okay, so
Yep.
OPS is on base percentage plus slugging percentage, but the plus is they break it down even a little further, where they look at the pitchers that he got the hits and stuff against, the
Yep.
ballparks that he did it in, and he is like in the top 15 in that category. So
Okay.
he gets on base, he hits for power, whether that's home runs or not, but he hits for power and he gets on base. He's probably going to be more of an average, closer to an average hitter like we're used to, close to the 300 mark. I mean,
Yeah. Well,
it's
so
so
so la-
crazy
last
that
last year, 490 at bats, 70 runs, 126 hits, 80 RBI. He hit 257.
oh, so is
He's been so his last handful of years. Last year in St. Louis, 257. 2024 in St. Louis, 262. 2023, 264. Also in St. Louis, and Chicago, 243, 237, 243, 272. He's
so
historically
he's
mid
no, but
twos,
that's right, but that's good
but he's
for
a power hitter.
nowadays.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's good. I mean, you figure there's a handful of players that bat over 300 now,
Hmm.
where that was like
It's what you
you're
did.
you're really good, you're batting over 300. If you're okay, you're batting, 280, and then if you're batting 250, 260, you kind of suck. But now that's totally changed because they care about power numbers more than anything. So they want you to swing as hard as you can
Yeah,
and get the velocity, you know, exit velocity off the bat and the trajectory off the bat. That's what they
yeah.
care about most
Well,
with
and
batting.
especially at Fenway because of the monster,
Yeah. So
right? Because he's a righty, and that's what they're excited about too.
it's
So
crazy where
20 home runs, 80 RBIs, 126 hits last year.
that's decent. It's not that's in a good lineup, he's batting 7th
Mm.
with those numbers.
But he's
With
probably going to be 4 or 5, right?
he's 3rd or 4th in our lineup.
Oh, you think he's 3 or 4? All right.
Yeah. They don't I mean,
Yeah.
so I think the lineup they have so the team as it's constructed right now,
Hmm.
they're probably uh Duran first, Story second, Anthony third. Um so this guy's gonna be 4th or 5th. It'll be Abreu or him 4th or 5th.
Yeah.
If Bregman
Yep.
Bregman makes you add Bregman to the lineup, you push this guy to 6th. He's batting 6th. That's a good bat in that spot.
Why would they not make the deal for Bregman? Or do you just think it's
My
soured at this
my
point and Bregman wouldn't come because he's pissed?
So no, he'll come. I read something over the weekend that I'm paraphrasing. It was something like I I I don't do this for any particular city.
Hmm.
If I do it because I'm a good leader, I play hard. You're gonna get everything on me. Whoever wants to pay me, that's the city I'm gonna play my heart out for.
Okay.
So a lot of Carabas was saying um, that they thought he was going to give them a hometown discount.
Mm.
It's like no, he wouldn't have opted out of that
Yeah.
to take less money. He's looking to get his payday. This is going to be his last 5-year contract.
Sure.
He's getting paid. He's all in, and there will be someone that will pay him. And I think the Red Sox thought, oh, we'll put our toe in the water for
Let him shop
Alonso and
and let him swing
Schwarber
back. Yeah.
and then, Yeah, we'll see if we can land these other guys, but we know we have Bregman in our back pocket if we can't get one of these other guys, and I don't think they had him in his back pocket.
Ever.
And
Yeah.
yeah, they're gonna have to pony up, or he's gonna go play for someone else. The
He
big
announced
shock of the news over the weekend was that the MVP from the Japan League, he ended up signing with the White Sox. Yeah.
so
So,
so that kid that got, what do they call it? I was gonna say tendered, but not tendered.
um,
Posted.
posted. Yep.
Yeah, the kid. So that kid
We
that
got
got posted.
oh,
What happened?
Rob Refsnyder signed with the Mariners, so we lost him.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can hear Steph yelling in the background. Yeah, I gotta be, well, the other thing that's interesting, and again, I know this conversation back when it started, when they first bought the Penguins. It was like, no, Liverpool doesn't matter, the Penguins don't matter. It's all the money is siloed. Let me say this concerning that. Like, yes, and they're all entities that he's got um a big hand in all. I mean, Fenway Sports Group is John Henry. Let's be honest, right? He's going to have
Yeah.
the controlling conversation in every one of those rooms. And I'm not saying that their money's not separate, but when they're doing well at Fenway, which they always do, and I'm talking from a ticket standpoint, you can't tell me some of that doesn't maybe bleed over if he needs it here or there, because he can go. They're just different accounts that he can
Yes.
play with. And I'm not saying that's
Well,
happening
they're
all the
selling
time.
the Penguins.
Yeah, so that comes up over the weekend, and I'm like, okay, this is interesting. Is this them doing it because they got a great offer, or they're gonna lean into something else, or are they leaning into another team?
That's the rumor is they want NBA.
Interesting.
So I mean, he's gonna make like 8 million, I think. Oh no, billion.
Billion, sure.
Is that right? He's making a significant amount if it's the numbers are true to what they're saying, that he's but the speculation is that he really wants an NBA. They Fenway Group wants an NBA team, which
Okay.
so where LeBron is part of Fenway Group,
Mm.
maybe this means he's going to retire, because I'm pretty sure they would not allow him to be part of the ownership group of another NBA team while he was still playing.
So the
So,
Pittsburgh Penguins were recently sold by the Fenway Sports Group. Oh, wait a minute.
so it's a done deal.
No, I feel like this is not right. I hate when you go in and punch in a search and then you get the AI at the
Oh
top,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
and it's not
Yeah.
always perfect. The Pittsburgh Penguins were recently sold, it says by Fenway Sports Group, to Chicago-based Hoffman family for a reported price between 1.7 and 1.8. Significant jump from the Fenway Sports Group's $900 million purchase in 2021.
Nope,
Nope,
that's
you're
right.
right.
Yep.
Yeah, so it went up to 1.8 billion allegedly. All right, so it's already done. I'm going. Maybe these two dots don't connect, and they probably don't. It's Monday, and it's Monday. I really think they think the Will Contreras move sort of lets them just sit. Alexa, stop. I have Alexa going off to remind us to start the show. We're ahead of schedule. I think they think they've made their move.
Yeah. Well,
and your face says all of it.
yeah.
You're ruining my Christmas. That's your Jelly of the Month Club coupon. That's what that is.
I just don't. And of course, so also St. Louis is paying like 10 million of his contract. So it's another, like,
free.
They're not all in.
It's another NFL coach that the Kraft
Tony
family's
Gray.
not paying for. Yeah. Yep.
Tony Gray, they're paying a portion of his contract. Now this guy, they're paying a portion of his contract. So they're just looking to get the best deal they can.
Yeah. Who can we get for a coupon? Yes.
Yeah.
And a free drink.
And instead of going all in and being like, I care about trophies like the Dodgers do.
Yeah. Whatever it takes.
They want as much hardware as possible. When they first started, it felt that way. You know, it seemed like they were like
1,000% it
that,
did.
and then all of a sudden
Let's
things
go
have
Red Sox.
really
Let's go.
changed. Yeah,
We're not there anymore.
yeah.
We don't live there anymore, Dorothy.
Very
Holy
disappointing.
smokes. It's fascinating. It really is. I saw that and I'm like, for a second, I was like, oh, and then I saw 34. Nothing against 34.
Yeah,
God bless them.
and
But like, I want to
you could
see 22, 24.
yeah, you can make the playoffs, and you can even make it to a World Series spending this way, but most likely, I mean, look at it. Toronto came up short. They played their ass off, and they spent money last year, and they
Mm,
just lost. You got to spend money. I mean, the Red Sox were overmatched against the Yankees in that
yep.
first round of play. They didn't have enough, and now as we got to do a show today. So as of today, they are worse. They are worse than they were last year, and it doesn't feel like even if they sign Bregman, if they sign Bregman, they're probably even, maybe a little better
Mm,
on paper going into no, I can't because Sonny Gray is not better than Giolito was last year.
mm.
He's not going to give you what they got. I could be wrong, which I hope I am, but on paper they are not a better team. Even with if they sign Bregman, they are not a better team this year than last year.
And do you think with everything they've done, and let's say Bregman comes in, do you think they're still not feeling that they're lean enough financially? They might still have, like maybe Jaron Duran disappears.
It's well, so Ref
Just to
Snyder signing but they still have too many full time because so they have they still have 4 outfielders
mm,
for 3 spots. Unless they're I mean, they don't have a DH right now. Oh, no, actually,
but
so
Contreras.
they have 5 fielders for 3 spots 'cause, Yoshida, I forgot about Yoshida.
Oh yeah, Yoshi.
So,
Yep.
one of them can DH, and you still have 4 guys for 3 spots. And they wanna keep Anthony, they wanna keep Abreu, and they wanna keep Rafaela because they just signed them to those, you know, they
Their kitty contracts.
they
Yeah.
put they right. They put it out, "Oh, we just signed, Campbell and Meyer and
Right.
Abreu and all these guys to," and they added up like, "Oh, we just spent, $15 million." It's like, yeah, you spent 50 million on like 5 players on shit contracts.
Well, that's the other thing that's fascinating too. Is don't forget we still have Campbell down, right?
Yeah, which I think he's another outfielder.
And he,
He
he was
he
60 million last year, right?
they tried him at second up here,
Mm,
rushed him, was horrible.
hmm
They sent him to Worcester, ended up moving him to first,
Yeah.
and realized he can't play there either. And then he ended up at the end of the season, he was in the outfield again,
Mm.
which is his natural position. Which is it's funny. Jaron Duran in college was a second baseman. Maybe he could play second. Maybe they'll try him at second and Campbell in the outfield. I don't know, but um, their
The
infield,
fact that we're a major market team and we have no idea
yep.
what they're doing.
So their
Like you can't
infield
explain what they're
right
doing.
now, if Meyer is ready to go spring training, they'll have Meyer at third or second,
Mm,
Story at short, and Contreras at first. There's still one player short for a legit
right.
starting, not Hamilton. They traded Grissom. Von Grissom's gone, so he's out of the mix now.
Mm,
Yeah, I don't. It's frustrating when you dig deep. It's very frustrating.
yeah. They are. That's for sure. I'm dying to talk to you about college football. What did you watch on Saturday? Did you watch Friday
Um,
night and all of Saturday?
No.
Okay.
I watched I just put it on. I saw Alabama score their first touchdown. They were losing 21-0,
Mhm.
and then it was 21-7, and I stopped watching that. And then I know that Alabama came back to win. I
Mhm.
watched the end of Miami A&M, which was a struggle bus.
Yep.
10-3. The two teams that Notre Dame lost to. I'm like, I'm pretty sure they could have outperformed both of those teams. And then
Sure.
I didn't even turn on those the JMU and Tulane games, and they got
So it was interesting.
steamrolled.
It was interesting because Friday night and Saturday noon were on ESPN, and then the 3:30 and the 7:30 both went over to TNT. And it's almost just like they just like these are going to be terrible. We'll move them over to
Yeah,
TNT,
I
and they
guess
were
so.
they were just terrible. And
Yep.
there's Aiden was making a great point. He's like there should be a play-in game. There should be a play-in game
Or you just if
gets to
you're
the
not ranked in
outskirts.
the top 15, then you don't make it.
Because the challenge is now after what just happened this weekend, would there be any reason to expand it to 16 teams? Which I think a lot of people going into the season thought, oh, they'll expand because it's going to get
You
clunky at
could
the end of the
do
year. And it did get clunky at the end of the year.
you can do 16 if you're gonna take the top 16. If you're not bringing in, I think Tulane was 20th, ranked
Mm,
20th,
mm.
and I think JMU was 25th.
Yeah.
Like, if you're gonna bring the legit top, like, if you wanna have conference winners get buys, like those first buys, then if they won, whatever it is, if it's only 3 that are in the top 16, then those 3 get automatic buys,
Yep.
and then the next top ranked team gets the 4th buy, which I think that's what did that happen?
Yeah. There were
There's
4 buys. Yeah.
Yeah, but there's only 3 conference champions. I think Ohio State got the 4th one, not being a conference champion, right?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It's Indiana, uh, Indiana who won the Big Ten,
Well,
who won
but
the SEC,
they didn't do an ACC.
right? Because
Yeah.
because Duke was the champ and they weren't
SEC
even
was
ranked in the
Georgia. Yes.
25.
SEC was Georgia. Right.
So Georgia has a bye,
Yeah.
and what's the third um, conference? There was 3 conference that got buys.
Yeah.
The Big
Was it the Big
SEC.
12? I'll look it up.
Who beat Oklahoma? Was Oklahoma?
Oklahoma
Oh,
lost to Alabama.
Texas Tech, right? Texas Tech.
Yes. 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 Yes.
So
Yes.
they're the third one. The big. Are they the Big 12? I think that, or yeah, I think they're the Big
Yes.
12. And then Ohio State got the 4th one, which wasn't a. But that's so how they did the top 4. I agree with. You have the three of the conference champions that were in the
Mm-hmm.
top 5, and then Ohio State, who was ranked 2nd. That's fine. And then it should just be the top 16. Is there going to be controversy? Yes, because the 16th and 17th team, that's someone's going to be left out that thinks that they should have been in.
Mm-hmm.
And the it's going to happen every year. So unless you're in the top 10, the last 16, and like I said that when we talked about before, the problem I had is that Notre Dame was ranked ahead of Miami every week in the playoff rankings until the last week, and nothing changed.
Right.
It's like, why, if you were gonna pull they beat them head to head, then rank them ahead of them right out the gate,
Right. Yep.
like,
Way back when.
why
Yep.
wait till the 4th week to change it? I think that's the biggest frustration that Notre Dame fans had, is that you had them ranked ahead of them 3 weeks in a row, and
Yep.
on the 4th week, you decided to flip it. And that neither team played in a conference championship.
Well, I'm just glad BC didn't end up in the Fenway Bowl. No bowls.
Yeah, that's tell you, Texas A&M, they just lost it.
Mm.
They got killed in the
For them to be,
SEC championship game, and then
yep,
they got. I mean, they didn't get killed, but they couldn't score.
for them to be at home in
Yeah,
that stadium, Kyle Field is incredible. What a home field advantage. And to have Miami steal their cheese at home is fascinating.
yeah, yeah.
Fascinating. What does Maggie have to say? The Red Sox are ruining her summer. And it's not even Christmas yet. God bless her. Yeah, so this weekend it all continues. I'm sort of checked out until we get to I guess the games will be better this weekend, but what a joke on Saturday. And here's the thing. I sort of blanked out and I'm like, I'm just watching college football because I want to watch how good or bad it is. And when I saw that the late games are on TNT, I'm like, even they know that nobody's going to care.
Yeah.
And I saw a couple push notifications on my phone, so I knew the Commanders were playing the Eagles. I had no idea the Packers were playing the Bears. And that was a great game, and I missed it.
That's what I was watching the pro games.
Yeah, I was busy watching JMU. So I wasn't even paying attention, which is interesting too, because you would think that, but this is sort of a, what's his face, our dear friend Roger Goodell, sort of telling college football to F off. For him to throw Saturday games on, and I know it's getting late in the year, but that Saturday when they're starting the playoff run, to throw games on, and to step on the toes is sort of fascinating to me.
NFL has been doing
Saturday games forever. I know.
I feel like the last 3 weeks they do Saturday games.
Yep.
So it's.
And honestly, if you were paying attention and I wasn't paying attention, I would have run to the Packers game. I had no idea they were playing.
Yeah,
I woke up Sunday morning. I'm watching highlights. I'm like, wait a minute, what happened? What did I miss? Because I wasn't even getting like CBS Sports updates about the game, and I'm like,
you must not be in any playoffs for fantasy.
I am. Well, I'm out here.
So was I.
Yeah, I'm out. I'm out here. Well, I had my team set up on Thursday. I had both of my team. I'm only in this league, the ATB league, and I'm already out.
But you don't watch it play. Like we're all like, so Steph and Tyler are still in the playoffs, and so I'm watching all their players. We're watching their players.
Well, I watched Thursday night. Rubbish shoes. I had no idea there were games. I don't think I have anybody on the Eagles or Washington. Maybe that's why I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
Maybe I might have Debo. Maybe I have Debo, and I just wasn't really paying attention. Yeah, actually, myself and Paul Branco, me and Paco in the Super Bowl next week.
Oh, nice.
I dropped like 182 points. I had who did I have? Ashton Genty. Oh no, Ashton Genty.
Finally.
Yeah, Ashton Genty in the neighborhood because I traded him to Bubba in this league. Ashton Genty had a day, 47 points, I think, and I also had James Cook. So I had a pretty good week there. So like 182 points. So it's he and I next week. And I think honestly, in like the 30 years of our league, I've only won 2 or 3 times. So God willing. But if I have to lose to somebody, let it be Paul Branco because I love Paul Branco. So that'll be fine. It'll be okay.
Tyler has a chance. He's down 26. He has Ty Warren with the Colts. He needs him to have his best game ever tonight. Which is
Janina needs Jonathan Taylor to have a day, but she's getting smoked by Bobby. She's getting smoked by Bobby Dugan, though it's probably not going to go well.
And Steph is up 35, and the team she's playing against has McCaffrey going tonight.
Well, there it is. All right, so Bruins, Celtics, give me the updates.
Oh, the Bruins are what? another skid. I think
Yeah, it's been on
4
again,
games.
off again for them again. Yeah.
They play the Canadians tomorrow night. So
Mm.
I haven't been able to stay up. I've been going to bed. So Steph was sick, Tyler was sick.
Oh, the whole house.
I just caught it over the weekend.
It's going
I've
around.
been I've been going to sleep at like even before that I was like maybe I was starting to feel it because I was in bed like by 9 o'clock most nights this past
Yep.
week.
Yep.
And last night I stayed up till the third quarter and I
Mhm.
went to bed. I was like, I'm like, I need my sleep. If I stay up and they lose, I'm gonna go to bed angry. I won't be able to
Mhm.
fall asleep. If they stay up and win, I'll be excited and I won't be able to fall asleep. So I'm like,
Yep.
I'm going to bed now,
Yep.
which I made the right decision. It was hard, but yeah, I had the Celtics, the Bruins. I haven't been able to watch much of them. Try to, and again, they're a couple times they've started the thing where they play on the same night again. Annoying.
I love the schedule
Uh,
makers.
oh
They're
my
out to
god.
get you, rubber shoes. They're out to
It's
get you.
just like I understand. So it's funny the way that the season started out this year. NHL is playing more games because they're taking the break for the
Mm.
Olympics. So
Mm.
they've been squeezing in a
Packing
lot
them
more
in.
games. And then they didn't. They almost the first 2 months they only played a couple times on the same night, and I was like expecting it because they're cramming in so many games. And then I got used to them not playing on the same night, and then in the last week, it was like happened 2 or 3 times. I'm like, "Alright, what this is annoying."
Mm.
It's hard to invest in one, I even I'll have one on the TV, one on the iPad, but it's hard to keep track of both what's going on. Especially
Yeah.
basketball, it's harder because there's a lot more that happens. Like, hockey, it's kinda easier because there's only a couple goals,
Mhm.
so it's easier to figure out what's going on. But, I yeah, Celtics are on tonight against the Pacers, which should be a win, but once again, so what's happening for those who haven't been watching and paying attention, I have been able to pay attention. I haven't been able to watch every game, but I have paid attention. They that winning streak that the Celtics were on, they stopped leading the universe in 3-point shots attempt. They were going, Jaylen Brown was going to the paint and he was,
Yep.
shooting, almost 60% from the paint, and he would only take like 1 or 2 threes, and they were winning. And then slowly the 3 attempts started creeping up again. They had like 40 something and then they had 51 and they lost both of those games. And they're back to shooting the 3 at a very horrible percentage.
Mhm.
Although Derek White went off the other night, I think he hit 9 3-pointers. That day, Tyler and I at lunch were looking, we're like, Derek White has taken the 5th most threes in the league,
Mm.
and his three-point percentage was like 130th. So that kinda sums it up. You're taking
Yep.
them almost the most threes, and you're not hitting the most by not even close, but then he hit 9 in that game. Um, but then it's I don't know what like if they get lazy and they're like, "Oh, we're just gonna shoot the 3." It's easier just to run down and chuck up threes, so we don't feel like playing hard tonight. It's almost like that's what happens.
You still think we're 2 months away from getting him back or 1 month away from getting him back?
Um, I'm still thinking after the All-Star break. He
Okay.
definitely won't come before that, and I think All-Stars in February, like the 2nd
Yep.
week of February, I think,
Yep.
so, um, I think it's gonna be
2 more
mid-February he'll
months.
be
Yeah.
yeah.
Alright.
I mean, have you seen the clips of him playing one-on-one?
He looks good.
Like, he's moving around
Yeah.
good, so, um, I think he'll be back. I think he'll there was a guy they played against, um last week, I can't remember what team I think, I wanna say he was on the Raptors, but
Mhm.
he was back in 7 months from a torn Achilles.
Jesus.
Yep. And I mean, he's a little, yeah, he was only like 22,
Right.
but I think if as long as they're in the hunt, the Eastern Conference is not good right now. This what are they? The last I saw, they were like third place. Let's see.
Yep.
Let's see what the update is.
The Eastern Conference is not good. Print those shirts.
It's not, and so they're in third place right now.
Mm.
Detroit's in first, where they're 2-1 against,
Mm-hmm.
and the 2 losses they just barely lost. The Knicks they've beaten. They can beat any team in the East right now with the team that they have. You add Tatum, they're the favorites to win the East, in my mind.
Mm.
They're so as long as they stay right about where they are, and you're gonna add Tatum, they're gonna be right. They're gonna be in a good spot.
I mean, every athlete is competitive. No athlete would be like, "Hey, we're going to take our foot off the gas." But
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
is there
whoa!
is there a little?
Well,
Do you think there's a little piece of this?
Joel Embiid would take his foot off.
Sure. Do you think there's a little piece of this that is? It's almost them. Uh, just managing their energy, right?
I think they have to. Like Jalen's
He's
has
got to be
taken the
smoked.
team on his
Yeah,
back, so
yeah.
I think he has. I think he had a night off for illness,
Okay.
because they got to be careful not to get fined by the league by sitting him just for a rest night. They can't call it a
Right.
rest night. If they
Right.
find out it's just for rest, then they're gonna fine you.
Yeah.
Um, so they got to watch his minutes, but they still want to stay right. I think they're good with staying where they are. If they stay 3 or 4 spot,
Mm.
they're in
Mm.
that's a good spot. And I mean, a month ago they were in the play-in.
Right.
That's not good. They were
Yeah.
definitely a
Yeah.
better team than that. But once again, it's like if they stay in this spot, Missoula's not going to lose his job. But I still think he's a horrible coach. I'm still waiting for
Still
Adam
waiting
to
for
come
Adam to
back
make it
and
back.
debate
We need
me.
Adam back so we can have that conversation. Oh
Yeah,
goodness. Oh boy.
he was in love with him the first day he took over the Celtics,
Yep.
and I'm
Yeah.
like, he hasn't shown me anything.
He's been all in for
Yeah,
the whole time, and I do like Missoula, but um,
I don't hate him. I just think uh he's gonna play the way he's gonna play. Um, and I feel like the team, when Jalen Brown, those games where he goes into the paint and stuff, I feel like it's him doing it, knowing that's better for the team than Missoula telling him,
what was
"Hey,
painted
stop
up?
taking
Yep.
threes." Yeah,
Yep.
because he doesn't mind if they shoot threes.
Right.
It's proven, and he's very stubborn. That's the word I was
Yeah.
looking for. He's very stubborn. He's
Yep.
gonna live or die by the three, and I mean, it cost him a potential championship last year
For
by
sure.
doing that.
Yeah. For sure.
Um, because even without Tatum, they should have been in the finals. They probably would have lost to OKC, but they should have been in the finals still without Tatum with that team. I mean,
Hmm.
look what they're doing this year without Tatum, without Holiday, without Porzingis, without Horford. They're right there, and that team is with the team last year without Tatum is a much better team than they have right now.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
it's but because until they fail multiple times in the playoffs, he'll keep his job. So I think we're
Mhm.
we're with Missoula for a few more seasons, unless they, the way they were starting off this season, being a play-in team,
Yeah,
that could have cost him his job, but
right.
they've righted the ship there.
I feel like his get out of jail free card is the fact that Tatum's injured.
Yeah, yeah,
I don't think they would not
it's
touch him at all this year for
right.
any reason, which is,
Which is gonna be
hopefully it
interesting
all
in the
clicks.
NFL. There's a lot of NFL teams that should have been better, like the one they played last night.
Mhm,
Baltimore should have been better, but they've had a lot of injuries, and now,
mhm.
Jackson going down again. I don't think
Crazy.
he's ever been healthy at all this season.
Well,
And
it's funny, they had that graphic, if you were watching, they showed that graphic of him in the car
yeah.
speeding through the Beltway, and they
Yep.
showed the check engine light and everything that he's been dealing with, and every one of those weeks they showed on that graphic, they said he at least missed 1 day of practice,
Yep.
if
Yep.
not more. So he's not at 100%. He hasn't had,
No.
one of the other stats they threw out, he hasn't had more than a 20-yard run all season. Um,
Yeah.
and
He's
I was
definitely
I haven't listened to much this morning, even on the way in. I was on the phone with somebody on the way in, so I haven't listened to any sports radio or any local stuff. I've got ESPN on. We are currently watching Washington State 27, Utah State 14 in the famous Idaho Potato Bowl. You heard it here first. I think it's nobody. I haven't heard anybody say that the only reason we won last night is because he left the game. Like, I don't know if you've heard that in the ether today or not. And I'm just sort of putting that out there because I assumed that would be the narrative from some of the national people that, we barely got out with our lives because Jackson wasn't under center, which is sort of annoying because he had a great game. That was his first 300-yard game.
Yep.
I think he threw for 380. What's also really funny too is on either we've been talking about it on Peacock last night. They're like Drake, Maye, like the whole thing with the nickname and stuff like that. But I found it interesting that today, and I am not listening, but I could see everybody on Get Up and all the other shows on ESPN. They're all talking about him and his MVP performance and stuff like that. It's like just last week they were burning him at the stake.
Yep.
They were burning us at the stake, and now we're suddenly back. And I know there's a lot of the weight of this is because we're on prime time, and I appreciate the whole country was watching, and that magnifies everything. Oh, Scotty's here. Stand by. Wait a second. He's just in time. Let's see if we can get all this going. Oh boy, what is it? We're at Golf World. Hang on a second. Hang on, Scotty. Hang on. Now I got to edit. Oh, we're getting belly shots. It's fantastic. Let me change your name.
I got a hit.
Hang on a second.
I got a hit.
Oh, you're hitting? Oh, okay. All right. Okay. All right. We're watching you hit.
Watch out for the sand on the left.
Yep. That's a fantastic setup.
Nate wants to know, Timmy, if you could pay him for this appearance.
Let me check the account. I've got this. You will love this one, guys. So this is the time of the year where like agents bring us all the gifts. I have one of my agents decided that I had to have this bottle because she said it perfectly described her. Look at the label on this bottle. That was delivered today. And if you ever meet this agent, you will love it.
I told you to watch out for the sand on the left.
Scotty, look at this one.
I know.
Scotty, look what got delivered today, bud. Look.
All black girl magic. I like that.
Yep. Oh boy. You're just in time for the Patriots conversation.
That's fantastic. We're gonna criticize Nate's swing though. There's a lot happening back there. I don't know if anyone
there is
saw
a
that.
lot going on.
Yeah. All right, let's just watch.
I love this. It's a hell of a setup. Love the setup.
It is. This is Eric's. Wave Eric.
Hey, buddy. Fantastic.
Come back.
Love it. That stayed neat. It's on the second.
He's good.
It's in the spinach.
It is. Huge. Well, that's Stevie Swing. I just wanted to give you guys a ring. I won't take too much of your time, but
we just ripped the label off the Patriots conversation. So talk to me. I was asking Rubber Shoes I don't know what you caught for just scuttlebutt with people that you work with or anything you might have heard on TV or radio. I feel like a week ago when we lost,
they were
had
talking
us.
cricket this morning.
They were burning us at the stake last week, and now he's back in an MVP conversation. So do you think?
Without a doubt, yeah. I haven't talked to anyone. I wasn't at work today.
380 yards, his biggest passing game yet, right?
Well, that's the thing. It's like it's one of the best part is that now they can't complain about him not throwing for 300, and they can't complain about him not having a comeback.
Yeah.
Not having a comeback. It was
Billy,
great.
Is that the fuck, Stevie? Look at this, Billy. Is
it's
that
the Griswold shirt. It's the Clark Griswold shirt. Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
There he is. Hey, buddy.
Awesome.
It doesn't show it until you look at the back.
Yeah, he's gonna have to do a big turnaround.
Is this Tim? Tim's gonna hit. Tim.
Love it. Go, Timmy.
No pressure. A lot of pressure.
So good.
There's 4 people watching you online.
Bombed it.
Yeah.
Fucking bombed it. That's all right.
Great job.
It's a lot better than mine.
Yeah. Fried dough and tattoos, baby. Fried dough and tattoos.
Talk to Stevie. I got to hit my second.
Oh, there's Stevie. How do you feel the game went, Stevie?
That's what we all read. What's up?
How do you feel the game went last night? Give me your.
I think it went pretty well, actually. I fell asleep.
You know you're on camera.
You fell asleep?
I did. Yeah, I fell asleep.
What were you doing?
Yeah, I've been roughing in a gigantic house is what I've been doing, so my body's exhausted.
What were we consuming last night that you fell asleep early?
Oh gosh, I wish it was something I could tell you that was exciting, but it was like chocolate milk or something.
Oh, really?
No, I'm definitely with something stronger.
You got bombed on Yoo-Hoos?
Yeah, dude, Yoo-Hoos rock.
Little watery chocolate milk and some vodka.
Yes. Well,
oh boy.
Maybe a little bit of crayon.
Oh, okay. All right. Keep everything moving. What are we doing? Where'd Scotty go? He quit? Oh, he's over there. Okay. It's a hell of a setup. I was talking to him. I was talking during his backswing.
Timmy.
That's quite all right.
Yeah.
Timmy, what episode is this?
That's a great question. We're 270 something, dude, I think.
270?
Or something like that.
So, I don't know. Eric asked how long we've been doing it. How many years now? How many years? 4, 5?
Yeah, well, it's got to be 5 because we don't miss many weeks. We took last week off, but we don't miss many weeks. So
Who's got the sickest podcast setup?
Timmy.
Oh, they look pretty good though. What's your setup look like?
Oh, it's horrible.
Is it?
I bounce around the house until if there's children around,
you got a good setup, buddy.
Yeah.
You're good.
I know. I do have I have a good mic, but it's can't tell the kids to fuck off on the podcast. I mean, it's poorly viewed.
My fucking word.
Oh,
there's that. Oh boy, there it is.
Boom.
There it is. Now we'll be off of PBS. We're screwed now.
So you can see Steve's looks like he's hitting into a watermelon, but it's a leaf. I don't know what that is. Oh,
yeah, this will be me tomorrow night because we have the Peas League tomorrow night.
Oh, you do? Nice. I like the Peas setup. These guys play tour.
They're changing everything over at Peas. Like they're replacing all the mats. They're replacing all the computers and all the mats.
Where's the flag?
Oh,
You're right at the flag.
Are they going to still have the tees?
They had like little put down yourself shuttlecock tees last week, which is terrible.
Yeah, I don't
terrible.
Like
yeah, just
Eric,
give me one.
You mean these?
Yeah, those things. Those are terrible.
Yeah.
Yes. Give me a
Eric
solid state adjustable situation.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking for.
He's just redoing all their stuff.
Yeah.
What's your biggest takeaway from last night, Scotty, while we still have you?
2 things. One, shit, I got to hit. One was getting off the field on 3rd down. I'm going to use Stevie's club.
Yeah, that first drive was just like every game.
Yeah.
When they ran over our face in that first drive, I'm like, oh, good. This is a good trajectory. This is what we do.
Exactly.
This is what we do.
Watch out for the sand.
I know. Oh my God. So good. So good. You talked during his backswing again. You talked her in his backswing again.
Whose idea was it to call in? This is terrible.
I love all of this.
Where'd you get that bag?
So good.
That did not help. You're supposed to be on my side. Damn it.
So good.
I
I'm rooting for.
told you to
I'm
watch
rooting
out
for
for it.
everybody. You're
I know.
all winners. It's like a Seinfeld episode. You're all winners.
That's right. That's right.
It's gonna be great.
So getting off the field a couple, they got off the field a couple times on third down. I thought the effort on it, they were banged up to get the win.
Oh yeah.
As
Huge.
injury
Huge.
laden that they were. I mean, they were just dropping like flies. It was insane.
Yeah. What's the word on Trevion
Morgan
today?
Moses
Does
coming
anybody
back,
have?
He wasn't
Is Trevion
He's
like
a-
concussion protocol?
Yes.
Shit.
shots
Okay.
TV. Oh,
I didn't see that today.
Oh,
That sucks.
here's mine. Hold on a second. I'm not using your phone. No. I like mine.
You all ready for Christmas or what, guys?
I am done. Yes.
Scotty, you want me to call it like Jim Nance?
Yes.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes. I
Hello.
love it.
Hello, friends.
Yep. He's squeezing the shaft harder than he usually does. Reminds him of the women's prison. He's got to get up and down. Oh, a little left,
shut
a
up.
little left.
Yep.
A little left.
You
All
guys
right.
need to have like the birds tweeting in the background from like Augusta.
Yeah.
Golf.
I think he shut that off. I think it's off.
Oh, it's an actual option?
Oh yeah, you can turn the sound up. You can
Oh,
turn
wow.
the noise up
Oh, that's
for
cool.
sure. Yeah.
He's got so the setup is actually here. So he's got.
Oh,
the,
Scotty, you know what? I'm just connecting the dots. This is where you guys have the Augusta party.
Yeah. On that side
Yeah.
is where like all the food and stuff like that is.
Yeah.
And he's got like the thing. Yeah. This is it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
So,
All right, so
yeah,
get
and he
getting
does that.
off
He
the field,
puts that
third
down.
down. What's that?
Yeah.
Oh,
So you get
Wonderful.
it gets, so that way it's very nice. It's very nice. Yeah, and then great shot.
I didn't get. Oh, great.
And also like the struggle that May had to start the game and then
Mhm.
settling down, playing through it, it was tough listening to Collinsworth. I mean, he was just loving the Ravens last night.
of course.
Oh, season's on
yeah.
the line. Season's
Yeah.
on the line. Like, dude,
Yeah.
yeah,
This is it.
our
Yeah.
fucking seating is on the line, dickhead. Like, yeah,
Exactly.
we get it.
What I also thought was fascinating, the play at the end to seal the game when Drake had the bootleg.
Yes, yeah.
What I swear to God, well, I couldn't have been the only person in New England that didn't realize he had the ball, because they were running like an A gap or B gap off the right hand side. That was the fake, and then suddenly he's sprinting down the left hand side of the field. And the cameraman caught it, but I was like, I didn't realize he had the ball, and that was great. That was his moment because he's laying on the back with the ball in his hands. They got the first down. They sealed it. It was fantastic.
No, it was a huge win.
That was a huge
win.
win.
Let's see what happens in the next week. You got Jets Sunday.
So yeah, we are at the Jets and then home with Miami, right? Next 2
Yes.
weeks.
Yep.
And if we win out,
Oh, I would have made that.
if we win out and the Broncos lose one, we clinch the number 1 seed, correct? Is that what we are?
Yep, exactly. Yep.
All right. It's funny because
This is for you, Billy.
here we go. Oh, is he chipping in? All right.
Oh
Okay.
no!
Right in the M. Sorry.
Oh well.
It was not good. It was not good. That was a bad one.
I
Anyway.
love this. Do you want to throw in a pick for this week? Since we're wrapping things up.
Wrap things up. Patriots against the Jets. I'd say Patriots 31, Jets 17.
31-17. All right.
That's
What do you got, rubber shoes?
Patriots 44.
Oh, go with my score.
Jets 12.
44-12.
Love that.
All right.
Yeah, I did. Thanks.
I'm going to go
Can't hit driver here.
49-10. In honor of the Super Bowl being in California at Levi Stadium, where the 49ers play, and we're on a trajectory, and we haven't beat the Jets in the face in a long time, so I'm going 49-10 on that one. All right. Scotty, you're available next week. Yes, sir?
I should be, yes.
We got you next week. All right, so you'll get Rubber
I'm on
Shoes and
vacation,
Scotty and I next week. We are playing... we're planning on next Tuesday night. So we'll be back at it next Tuesday night with Scotty, Rubber Shoes, and myself. We've got Adam and Hair and Makeup. Corey,
you guys are still going, aren't you?
No,
we started at 4:30.
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Oh, yeah. Bankers hours, baby. Bankers hours.
Oh.
Yeah. So
I was like coming on at the end. I thought I was like,
no. We're good. We're good. You made perfect timing for the Patriots pick. So for Scotty and Rubber Shoes and myself, and for our dear friends Joe and Leslie at AAA Work Trucks, we will see you. You can catch us at atbshow.com. Take care. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.